Alright, I think we're ready to get started. Press the Fallout New Vegas is not a... Once I get started, it's very difficult to... Nope, that might have already done it. Already messed up. What do you want, OBS? It's weird how Fallout 4 runs better than Fallout New Vegas. Alright, so I've finally done it. I finally figured out how to upload faces from Fallout 3 and put them into Fallout New Vegas. So loud, bro. So loud. What of our settings? No, we're starting in the Mojave.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name? I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Uh-oh, where is it? Alright, then I guess we're going with this one. I ain't playing these damn games.
You're alive? I mean, gee, that was quick. Doc said you'd be out for at least a week. Didn't expect you to be upright so soon, though. I'm glad to have you back. Really. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Where were you that night?
Well, you sent me into town for supplies. You don't remember that? You said you were going to set up camp, but when I got back, you weren't there. I thought you'd split.
You know anything about the man who shot me?
One of the great cons, or at least he runs with them. Some high rollers, what I heard. Maybe ask around town.
Are you alright?
Well, she's chief. I am now. I almost got to thinking you wouldn't wake up. I'd be leaving Good Springs without you. Nothing can keep us down, right? Not even bullets. Just like the Unstoppables. You bet.
It's time to hit the road.
Need another gun hand, huh? I'm all yours. Sure thing. Give it here.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
I've never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060D. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Do you know who those men were who attacked me? Where'd that go? Oh. What the hell? How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
All right.
Happy trails!
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
You know anything about Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
What do you do around here?
I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon. Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Damn it.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Stealth mode.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase the geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Okay. I'm in.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Hold on, I need to give myself. Two. Okay, never mind. I suck.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way. Okay, you're on. Go give him help.
Better run! You make a good team, huh?
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
I wonder what's rechambering the 5.56, but not giving. Or something's giving me the ammo, but not rechambering the 5.56, which is weird.
Just another unnamed picture. Chew on this, pal! Time to get
Well, that's the end of that. Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty. Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? All right,
Couldn't
now,
hurt.
We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse.
Okay.
We can take it.
Yeah, get him, all right.
Low fly, sting like a cazador. This is your last rodeo. Chew on this, pal!
Alright, you got him. He's done.
Your last rodeo.
Conserve my ammo. Yes. Let's go to the graveyard. Holster a weapon.
Bugs making a 4-course meal out of me. Better run! Stealth. Somebody's cruising for a bruising. Better run!
Howie. Man. Get him alright. Crippled already. That's terrible. Can use those later. Where is... There we go. You found a limited edition Mojave landmark snow globe. These rare pre-war artifacts are widely considered to be useless baubles, but rumor has it some collectors will pay dearly for them. What does that say? Whiskey... shake? Something, whiskey something. Nope, I came up here for something. Alright, there's a few mods that need enable prone. Loot, good. Scan, good. That's it. So now I can do this. Another dimension of stealth. save just in case. Let's just not mess with anything, because I think I got all the stats right, correct? Let me check these stats real quick, because I think these are his stats, but I want to double check. Yeah, pretty much. I've got a little bit more. And yeah, I'm good. I'm good. What are my traits? Build to destroy and skilled, but not experienced. Okay, that works. That works. Probably the downside to this is I keep ended up crouching when I want to sprint. Maybe if I move... Oh yeah. So left is stealth, right is running. Yeah.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright now, we're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try. Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
What's she got on her back there? A shovel? Is that what she's using now? Okay, so let's... Oh,
Still.
I forgot. This is running.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
Still pretty generous with them. You're not gonna buy something. Just threaten to burn down the town.
Howdy.
She's a businesswoman first.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
That guy looked mad. Something going on?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where is Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not just bless up Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way. Even if Cobb is scum, he can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers.
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. Alright.
Who's that big robot thing that saved me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
What does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
Let's talk about something else.
Fine by me. Be careful out there.
Howdy.
Okay, so let's... I really hope there's ammo, but there won't be. For my Magnum.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Alright, show me what you got for sale. It's not going to have any 44s. But we can sell...
Thanks.
You know, I've been thinking, you and me, we're like superheroes. Yeah, I'd be the rat, and you could be Dead Hand, my sidekick.
I'm not sure Dead Hand suits me. I'm more of a Lone Star.
Lone Star, huh? Not too shabby.
Mallrat has given you one half of his collectible Captain Cosmo radio transceiver set. Use your star signal to summon your sidekick from anywhere in the galaxy. Fusion batteries not included. That's all. Let's keep moving.
Righto?
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
If you're gonna shoot, you better not miss.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan.
What are the rules of Caravan?
It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pie. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids, so there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced, and more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares.
I used to get quite good
So,
at this, but I'm
you
not
feel like
sure how
playing a
I'll
game?
do with it right now. Like, I'll play
Don't worry.
maybe one or two
I'm not
rounds,
that good of a player.
but it's not very stimulating, so I'm not gonna like put you through too much of this. I just want to see if I still got it. Okay. Yeah, let's just go. I got this, I think. Yeah, I remember. So I want to try to get to 21, or no, 21 to 25. (21 to 26). Go. What if I remove that? Maybe. I don't really know what the queen does. I'm kind of just shooting in the dark on that one. Alright, let's go with this. What did I do? Alright, I sabotaged him. Okay, he thinks he ate with that. Yeah! I got it. Sweet. Let's save, because that was... That's all I'm going to put you guys through.
What is it?
Did you know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah, he doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
What are you gonna do about the powder gangers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help.
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll ask around and see who I can round up.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
I'm going to help Ringo take on the powder gangers, and I might need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Just like that.
Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one way or another, so I might as well get it over with.
You're just going to use that shovel?
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great. I'll be waiting.
Hey there.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Near the saloon and the store are good spots to stage an ambush if I had the help.
That does sound like a good plan. Alright, you seem to know what you're doing, so you can count me in. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock. Be careful out there.
I guess rapid reload. Easy Pete.
Evening. Howdy.
I hear you got dynamite. It would help us beat the powder gangers.
Too dangerous. Want to kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
I'm familiar with the care and handling of explosives, dynamite included.
Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts. Yep.
All right.
Hey there, need anything?
Let me see what you got.
Sure, here's what I've got. Give me a shout if you need anything else. Stay safe.
That's from the Living Desert mod. That's your robot, eh?
Hello, ma'am.
You looking to buy some supplies?
I need supplies to fight the powder gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
The town's at stake. That has to be worth more than a few supplies.
Look, you're bringing this on yourselves. There's no way I'm getting involved. But hey, I'm sure you can buy what you need. Take it easy now.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
The town is going to be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare. You take care now.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Sonny's with us.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Let's do this.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
How many are there?
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
Let's go.
Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far. Hey there.
Oh, I just got my ass kicked that whole
I'll
time,
do a
really,
huge
but
favor.
whatever. Just
Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
you're welcome.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp. Hey,
That dog's seen better days. Jacob always ends up back here.
Yeah.
So I guess this place is ours now, right? This place definitely feels more secure. Alright, this isn't Fallout 4, so I don't need like all the ceramic and everything. Deliver the package at the north entrance to the Vegas Strip by way of Street Freestyle. Agent of the recipient will meet you at the checkpoint, take possession of the package, and pay for delivery. Bring the payment to Johnson Nash in the Mojave Express Agency in Prim. Bonus on completion, 250 caps.
hey, Thanks again for all your help. Yeah.
Alright. Just kind of surprised I hadn't done that already, but alright. Take a look at this weapon here.
Find any comic books?
No, I found this rifle. Here, hold these two. Maybe I can alternate between this and that. Because it's hard to use the 44s on geckos. It's like I can't bring myself to do it. Alright, we need to go to Prim. Oh, we haven't talked to Trudy yet. Duh. We get that info from Trudy. I'm jumping the gun here a bit. Should be a cave over here too somewhere. I don't see myself ever coming back here after this, so you might as well explore a bit. Here's the cave. Fuck! Jump scare. There we go. I have another doctor's bag. I do. Yay. Where's everybody running?
Howdy.
Where's Trudy? Did Trudy make it? That's Trudy.
I'm glad that business is over. I like it when Good Springs is nice and quiet.
I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. You know anything about them?
Not much, other than there were a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Go on.
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where were they heading?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
There's the Devil's Gullet over here. I think it's called the Devil's Gullet. Maybe I'm mistaking it for something else. Yeah. Something about camping down here is kind of cozy. But you're a sitting duck for like anybody with dynamite. It's a good place to camp if nobody knows you're here and you're like tucked in here. Save.
I'm looking for the bullet of the town. I'm looking for the bullet, but the bullet can't be found. I'm looking for the bullet of the town. What? You never heard that song?
Right? Take what looks useful. Is there a star cap in here or no? I don't think so.
Stealth.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Prim is off limits.
What's going on in Prim?
Some convicts from the prison up the road have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well. You'd be safer heading back up to Good Springs.
Shouldn't you be protecting the town or something?
We'd love to, but they don't fall under NCR jurisdiction. Even if they did, we're in no shape to protect them.
Why can't you
We
protect
don't have
them?
the equipment to take out the convicts. And even if we did, we need some extra hands for backup. You should talk to Lieutenant Hayes. He's in a tent down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
Chew on this, pal. I'm hit. I'm hit. Damn. Sometimes you get got. Somebody's cruising for a bruising. Catch! Like a boat fly, sting like a caterpillar.
Yippee-ki-yay. That felt pretty dope.
Blimmo! Blimmo!
Alright, alright. I see you, Morat. Dang, kid. That a boy.
don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
Who are you?
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost.
I'm a courier with the Mojave Express.
Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say.
I lost the package I was supposed to deliver.
I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me?
What can you tell me about this job?
Oh, you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over, but we couldn't turn down the caps.
What was so strange about it?
That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I had from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in.
He canceled?
Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around. Asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as like a rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package. That's what he said. Like the Mojave'd sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out.
Do you know who he was, where he went?
No idea. Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too. Hope he didn't see any trouble in that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck. Not for me to say.
Cowboy robot you mentioned? You mean like the one over there?
Nope. Different fella. Bigger. Had himself a face on a screen. And he talked more like you or me.
Well, some men stole my package. A man in a checkered coat and some thugs. Did they pass this way?
Well, now that you mention it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip.
One of those men shot me, and I need to know the best way to get to
Well,
him.
for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Feelin. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on him, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going.
I'd like to ask you something else.
Problem is, I ain't going into my shop until I know it's good and safe.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, bye.
Alright, let's get in there and mog them.
Chew on this, pal.
Boy was doing so good, but then he messed me up.
It's great.
We're not doing this crippled stuff. Get in there. Take him out.
Better run.
Come on.
Don't go too far ahead, Mora.
Had enough?
Watch out.
Damn. Hey.
Oh, these guys just don't give up. Ah!
Ah.
Somebody's cruising for a bruising.
Help! Help!
Just another unnamed hitchman.
don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb.
You must be Deputy Beagle.
Why, yes, I am. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I'd be most appreciative if you'd set me free.
I heard you may have some information on cons that came through here with a guy in a checkered suit.
Indeed I do, good sir. And I would be thrilled to share that information with you as soon as I am released from captivity.
I'll set you free.
Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be making my way outside now. The air is a little close in here.
If you try to run away instead of fighting at my side, I'll bless you up myself.
Oh, why, of course. I'd never let you fight my kidnappers with my help, but without it. You lead the way. I don't plan to come back to the Bison, Steve, much in the years to come, if I ever get out of it.
Take a weapon.
I just hope I won't have to use it. And depart we will.
Mentats. Interesting.
Better run!
Oh yes, the doctor's bag, sweet.
Can't catch us, we're too quick. Aha.
You like that?
Listen.
What was that?
Oh wow, he didn't take much at all, dude.
Hey!
Damn. Had enough. You make a good team, huh?
Still can't believe how quickly he went down. Okay, what?
This is most unusual. The powder gangers have visitors today. I guess there's a first for everything. Now those tough-looking fellows must be great cons. I recognize those funny helmets and leather vests from stories I've heard. So what are they doing with that dapper gentleman who wears a checked suit? I wouldn't mind a suit like that. They're talking about heading south toward Nipton, then west to Novak where they'll meet up with someone. I guess I could track them if I needed to, but the town of Prim needs me here to serve and protect. Oh my, I think I've been spotted.
Right.
Stealth mode.
Maybe I'm just jumpy.
What are we gonna do after all this? Back to delivering packages? Howdy. Shoot. Ooh, this could have been a real mint hot rod back in the day. Fixed up, could have been shinier than the first bottle cap.
Before the powder gangers came to town, Johnson Nash ran a local store in the Mojave Express Station.
Hey, youngster. Still hanging about Prim, huh?
Your deputy died in Bison Steve.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to find us a new lawman. I suggest talking to those NCR troopers across the bridge. I also overheard the Potter gangsters talking about some ex-sheriff on lockdown there. Goodbye.
Move along, please.
Shoot! Oh, sorry. Too soon?
Can you set up camp for the night?
Sure can. About time, too. I'm beat.
Hello there. It's good to see a friendly face. I almost took you for a raider I did. Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes. Don't suppose you'd care to trade. I'm missing a few essentials and... screw this. Lying just ain't in my nature. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good bit now.
Why were you following me? Or go on.
It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do, and happened to observe you picking up one of those blue star caps. You didn't show any reaction to it, so I figured you didn't know what you'd gotten your hands on.
What's so special about these caps?
There's an old Wasteland legend that says somewhere out there is a fabulous treasure from before the war. Those caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called sunset sarsaparilla stars.
What kind of treasure are we talking about?
No one knows. Money, weapons, water. It is, or maybe was, something of value, and that's enough to get people motivated.
So you collect these caps too?
Nah, I gave it up years ago. Too dangerous. And even if I did still collect them, I'd tell you the same. There's people out there so mad with the idea of treasure that they'll attack strangers just on the suspicion that they have some of those caps.
Thanks for the info, but I'll be going now.
No problem. If you do end up trying to collect more stars, watch out for a man named Alan Marks. He's killed several people for their stars already.
Yeah, so I think we'll go with Sheriff Myers, because you got to remember Paulson's a cowboy from the Wild West. It should be like a, to quote him, cattle, teams are cattle led to the slaughter. I can't believe I was so, like... I don't like the idea of the protagonist from Fallout 3 being the protagonist in Fallout New Vegas, but in terms of, like, how it runs on a technical level, Tale of Two Wastelands is, like, gold. We're at a 2-hour mark now, and we haven't crashed. And it's the only way I can get Fallout 3 to work.
We can take 'em. Sometimes you get, sometimes you get got.
Damn.
Look at you, walking in here like you're one of us. Don't you know this is Powder Ganger territory?
What is this place?
This is, or was, the Big House. New California Republic Correctional Facility. Not much correcting went on here, just slave labor. One day, us prisoners decided to liberate ourselves. Killed the warden, killed the guards, took over the whole damn territory.
Who's in charge now?
That'll be Eddie. You can usually find him sitting in the warden's old chair up in the main building.
Can I go in?
Well, I don't know. Depends on if you can make it worth my time. 100 caps sounds right to me.
Here's the caps.
Alright, you can go on in. Can't guarantee your safety, though. Just saying. Yeah, whatever.
You eyeballing me?
Didn't know anyone would willingly walk into this place. Not unless they were looking for trouble. What's your story?
What did you do here before you ended up incarcerated?
I was a sheriff, believe it or not, for a small town far to the west of here. Short version is that sometimes justice is a little slow. And I helped speed it up one too many times. I'm not sorry for anything I did, but I will do the time. Fair enough trade if you ask me.
How do you feel about becoming Prim's new sheriff?
Assuming an NCR pardon comes with the job, and it better. I also need to be able to do things my own way. Due process has its place. But sometimes it's just a waste of time. I'll need to know that I'm not going to end up right back in prison.
You have a deal.
Alright then. Guess I'll just make a quiet exit. No need for a goodbye party or anything. lawman that comes after me won't have it easy.
Alright, let's get healed up at Doc Mitchell's.
Stealth mode.
How are you holding up? Sure, I can help you out. Okay.
That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on. Can do. Pleasure doing business with you. Take it easy now.
Damn. Oh, it's gonna crash because it. Damn it. You piece of shit.
Stealth mode. Feels like a rope fly, sting like a cat's door.
Damn! You like that? I'm hit. They killed him.
Just another unnamed hitcher.
Yeah.
Here's what I got.
Yeah, we'll go with heave ho so we can throw that dynamite even farther.
Somebody's cruising for a brew. Oh. Make a good team, huh?
Nuka-Cola. Need a Nuka-Cola.
can take him. Catch! Chew on the Blimmo! Blimmo!
Quite the stash here.
Somebody's cruising for a bruise. Catch!
I really hope you don't use that near these cars, Morat.
NCR.
We won't go quiet.
Running around laying
Legion
claim
can
where
count on
theirs making us pay the bounty. Wish somebody would take their land. Show them what it's like. Howdy.
Where did you get a name like Morat?
I could have sworn I told you all that before. I don't know. You've seen the mole rats out here in the waste, right? Big chompers, bad attitude. One time, this wild dog wandered into our camp with me and the other boys, and he tried to bite me. So I tried to bite him right back. And then after that, they started calling me mole rat. Big chompers, bad attitude.
Why did you leave your old camp?
I don't really want to talk about it right now.
Alright, let's keep moving then.
Hey.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Some boys like drinking, but I ain't some boys.
New face in the outpost. Must have come from the north. So, what do you have? Take a look. Here you go. Fine then.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that. We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Caravan, citizen, pilgrim, or...
Courier.
Just need something for the logbook, keeping tabs on traffic throughout the outpost. Although mostly just in, not out these days. If you're looking for the commanding officer, he's in the back. Although, he's got a lot on his plate, so if you speak with him, keep it short. Also, if you need any gear checked, we can get you up and running again. Once you fill out the work orders and sign for the parts, of course.
I'd like to talk to you about Prim.
Prim? Hayes units is stationed up there. We're having problems with some of the NCRCF convicts. What can I help you with?
One of the convicts from NCRF is looking for a pardon so he can protect Prim.
One of the powder gangers? They've been nothing but trouble for us. Why would we want one of them anywhere in an official capacity?
You think I could buy a pardon for 200 caps?
Well, having a sheriff who was a convict is better than no sheriff at all. And if he has the qualifications... All right, hand it over.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I can just buy a pardon for 200 caps.
Hey there, need anything? Another status.
Okay.
Coming from the north? Must be crazy to brave those roads.
What are those statues of?
Those two? Represents unification. Mostly good for shade. Won't do much else when the Legion reaches us.
I'll be going now.
Watch yourself.
Thanks for getting me that pardon. Me and the boys will take good care of Prim. Don't you worry. Watch yourself out there. Prim as a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Heard it was you brought the law back to Prim, youngster. Hats off to you.
Anything to say?
Now give me a moment to get back to my shop and I'll show you my stock. Yeah, bye.
Howdy.
Hey there, youngster. Things are pretty good with Myers watching over us. I can give you a little bit of a discount. Yeah, bye.
Alright, so I think that's a good enough stopping point. Make sure I'm saved. Alright guys, I'm going to call it there. I appreciate y'all hanging out and watching. Next time we'll pick up with... we'll grab EDE and we'll start heading towards Nipton and up to Novak so we can catch the man in the checkered suit. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I think the Wind Waker is coming up because I got to wrap that up with all the figurines and whatnot and 100%ing it. The poll is still up for what Zelda game I'm doing next. It's looking like it's going to be Majora's Mask. It's looking like it's going to be Majora's Mask. So there's that. Don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps out the channel. Helps out with the algorithm. If you're on Twitch or Kick, feel free to follow me there. I'm also on TikTok if anybody's interested in keeping up with me there. And also Discord. So with that being said, until next time, stay away from that red 40. And I'll catch you in the next stream. Peace out.